Hello there and welcome to this quick video that's going to give you a very short overview of Office 365 and how you can save your work to an area called OneDrive and then pick it up at home and then continue working on it and bring it back into college. So go to the Carmel College website and click Office 365. What this will do is it will ask you for your username and password, which is your username and password that you use in school, and then with @carmel.org.uk, which is actually the same as your email address. Stick the password in that you use when you log on the computers at school, and that will then log you in to the Office 365 platform that the college has. So to start with, it'll log you into your email, but then you'll see across the top you've got some tabs, one of them being OneDrive. If I click on there, it'll actually I can go in and it'll show me, this is like my personal storage area that's linked to my my OneDrive, my Office 365. So what I can do here is I can create any Office document that I want and have it just save it directly into my OneDrive to then pick up anywhere on any device. So I'm going to create a new document. I'm going to create a new Word document. And what that will then do is it will load Word Online up in my browser and then allow me to create a new document that I can then pick up on any device. So you could actually create a document here, save it in your OneDrive, and if you had an iPad, for example, you could then install Word on that iPad and then pick these documents up from your OneDrive in that whole integrated way where you can access any document on any device. So I'm going to give this document a name to start with. If I just hover over there, you can see it says rename file. So I'm going to click on there and I'm going to call this OneDrive Office 365 test. And then I'm going to click in here and just start editing away like I would do normally. So hello world, this is Office 365 at Carmel. And I can do all the usual stuff in this document that I can do with Word as if it was installed on my computer. So this is really good as well, because if you have an Apple Mac and don't have the same version of if you don't have Word or Excel, for example, you can create all your documents on here, and it just makes it so that it's a lot more seamless and an easier way of actually working. So you can do all the same things like highlight them all, highlight all the text, give it a new font if you wanted to, increase the text size. You can go and insert clip art, pictures, etc., etc. So it's very, very similar to all of what you would expect to have if you had Word installed on your computer. So you'll also notice down here it says saving. So every time you type or every time you insert something, it continuously saves. So you don't need to worry if your computer fails to work, if your computer crashes, then you've always got access to that document. So if I just click the back button now, I'll just go back into OneDrive. You'll be able to see that document that I've just created there, OneDrive Office 365 test. It says modified a few seconds ago, and obviously who by. So if I went home, say I would create this document in college and I went home, I'd just log into my Office 365, click on OneDrive, and you'd see that it also appears in the left hand side of common documents, so you don't have to navigate through folders if you're just looking to continue working on your last document. You can then, if I want to continue working on this when I get home, I simply just click the OneDrive 365 test and it will open it up in a read-only view. If I want to now work on that document, I just click Edit and then Edit in Word Online. Then it opens it up into an editable version that you can then continue working on. So that sort of shows you really how you only ever working on one document, so you don't have a version on the memory stick, a version in college, and a version at home on your PC. If you just actually have your work here, and your OneDrive, it just means that you always got the same copy wherever you are on whatever device you're actually using. So if you've got some existing documents that you want to actually want to move into your OneDrive, so that eventually you stop actually using documents in school and actually just use the OneDrive for all your files. If you go back to the OneDrive view, what you can do is actually drag you can actually drag some files onto here, and then they'll be stored within this platform too. So I'm just going to shrink that down a bit, and then I'm going to open up my documents on my PC. So this might be a document that I want to move into this is actually on the local PC. I actually want it to be here so that I don't have to worry about this copy anymore. So if I highlight that, what I can do is drag that straight over, drop it there, and it'll actually, you'll see there, look, that's new with my OneDrive. So now I've put that onto my OneDrive, I can actually delete that off my PC because I don't need it anymore. And then I've now got that file in there. So if I ever want to work on it again, I can just click it, continue working on it, and then it's always saved to that version. So that's a very, very, very brief overview of how you can create documents in your OneDrive. Some more videos will come to show you a bit more advanced features like working together on a file, or then emailing that file, etc. Actually, I'll just give you a quick, that might be a document that you want to email actually. So if you do want to email that document, what you can do is, if you go into your Outlook and you want to email this to your class teacher, she might have asked you to do some work, if you actually just create a new mail, when you go to insert, you'll now see it says attachments or OneDrive files. So if I click attachments, you will then see in the recent, there are the recent OneDrive files I've been working on. However, I want to actually email one that might be in a different folder. So if I click on my files, that shows me my entire structure within my OneDrive. So actually I want to email that document. If you just highlight it and then click and double click it, click send as attachment, it then attaches that document from your OneDrive. You can send it to whoever you want to. Alright, so there'll be some more videos that will come out and show you a bit more advanced features of OneDrive and collaboration together and doing a bit more. Alright, thank you.